Super awesome episode. 250 million budget of Arsenal. Is it true? We're going to talk about it, don't worry. Not only that, we're also going to talk about Xhaka leaving, Ainsley to Watford. That's the club that is actually wanting him. Not only him, we're going to talk about literally every single goddamn news there is. Of course, Maddison, Jack Grealish or Hossein Aouar. 3 options. Which one to choose from? Let's see if we can find an answer. First of all, we need to find out, is there something happening with Jack Grealish and Arsenal? Of course, we're going to talk about that as well. So, if you seek daily Arsenal content, best place to be, consider subscribing. And of course, the best part, like this episode, if you want to support me, if you think that I do a decent amount of hard work or some sort of hard work, hit that like button if you like my hard work. If you don't like it, hit the dislike button. Couldn't care less. And make sure you comment and let me know which one of the transfers would be exciting with that kind of budget. First of all, let's prove, do we really have that much amount of budget? Well, that's an exclusive report that Arsenal are reportedly prepared to spend nearly £250 million on at least 5 new signings this summer, according to Jamie Spencer from 90 Minutes. Well, Arsenal are prepared to spend nearly £250 million on at least 5 new signings this summer, giving manager Mikel Arteta the chance to rebuild the squad following an 8th place finish in the Premier League in 2020-2021 and turn the club's on-field fortunes around. Arsenal will have no European football next season as a result of their lowest league finish in 25 years, but they will be allowed to make wholesale changes in the transfer market. Well, the rebuild is on, and according to this report, it looks like no matter if it's a loan, most probably it's not his own money, but whatever it is, Arsenal do have the purchasing power coming into the window. Do I believe this news? Well, somewhat, because I myself said it in the comments before as well. Arsenal are going to go big in this window. I'm expecting minimum 200 million. 250, it depends. That means we are only going for quality players. So let's see where we'll end up and with whom we will end up. So to develop more on the Albert Sambi Lokonga profile, well, here's another reporter, Sacha Tavolieri, he's a Belgian reporter, says, I hope he's a reporter because he's not mentioned that on his Twitter bio. So he says, the deal is progressing well for Lokonga and negotiations are ongoing. Everybody is working to have a successful conclusion to this case. And there was a report, which was FC Bayern France. They said that Bayern have filed a loan offer with an option to buy of 10 million euros for Albert Sambi Lokonga. Anderlecht would prefer to sell him for around 20 million instead to lend it with a purchase option. Arsenal therefore appear to be winning the race. Was the report from FC Bayern French? It's just an account. It's not an official FC Bayern account, which has been, well, it's actually fake news because Bayern Munich have not made an offer for Sambi Lokonga according to Sacha Tavolieri. So only one club in for the one, the only Albert Sambi Lokonga. It's Arsenal. Let's talk about Sebastian Pedersen. Now he's the Danish guy. He says that fine. So he says that Sambi Lokonga attracts interest from several clubs. Anderlecht are confident their asking price of around 17 million pounds will be met. Lokonga himself prefers a move to Arsenal or Sevilla. Arsenal are expected to return with an improved bid. Well, that is also according to newsball.be. So we expect Albert Sambi Lokonga, I'm so sorry, to become an Arsenal player soon. Simon Collins has revealed Arsenal's opening game of the season, Brentford away. It will be Friday, August the 13th, 8 p.m. kickoff time UK. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, 8 p.m. UK kickoff time. It will be the first game of the Premier League season, live on Sky Sports, wherever it is. Okay, so be ready for that, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, Arsenal's opening game of the season at Brentford is going to be, I'm pretty much sure, we generally base our opinions about Arsenal from the first game of the season. So let's see, let's hope Arsenal do something better. Moving on, so Chris Wheatley says Sheffield United have not received any bids for Aaron Ramsdale or Sandberg as of today, reports Nathan Hemmingham, Sheffield United reporter for Yorkshire Live. He says no, it's nothing that has come their way for now. But what is the update? If nothing has come their way, like, are they even expecting something? Well, here's the scenes. According to Sheffield Star, Sheffield United have told Arsenal they will reject the £20 million bid. The Londoners are preparing to get Aaron Ramsdale. Sandberg, they're thinking on it, but here's the problem. You won't like this, okay? First of all, many of the Arsenal fans are rejecting this Aaron Ramsdale move. I think he's solid. Not to be number one. Number two, okay. But after being called up to the England squad by Gareth Southgate following an injury to Dean Henderson, Sheffield United believe Ramsdale is now worth in the region of 40 million pounds given his age and potential. So this guy is going to be sold for the amount more than Chelsea sold Thibaut Courtois for. Really? Stop making me laugh. I don't give a damn. I don't believe this shit. What? Aaron Ramsdale for 40 million? Arsenal be like, am I a joke to you? Shut up, Sheffield. Shut up. Relegated plonkers. Moving on, so Roma has reached the final stages of negotiations with Arsenal for Xhaka. They are now ready to offer 20 million euros including add-ons. I hope the add-ons are realistic. So this is a report by Marco Campanella. He says that the Roma arrived at the final stages of negotiations for Granit Xhaka, and after the first two offers rejected by Arsenal, with the inclusion of other bonuses to those already proposed, is ready to go up to 20 million euros. That would please the Gunners. With the player, the agreement has been total for days. The midfielder will sign a 4-year deal worth 2.5 million per season. And yeah, La Gazzetta dello Sport reports that. So get it done get it done. Okay, I'm just bored now. I'm done. So it looks like Fofty has offers from a lot of clubs in England. Watford are eyeing Ainsley Maitland-Niles' deal as Arsenal are planning to raise transfer funds. Well, not only Watford, there is other clubs who are looking into the midst. Newly promoted Watford are lining up a move for Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Southampton are also keen for the England international, who could be allowed to leave Emirates this summer, but only if a good offer or an offer that they would want comes for him. Now Southampton were keen on Maitland-Niles in January, so their interest will not be as a surprise. But also he chose West Brom because of course regular game time plus as a midfielder. But Watford are keen to bolster their squad after coming to the Premier League, and they have an eye on Ainsley Maitland-Niles. But Arsenal, it's pretty much simple. We all know what Fofty has said. He's not had a word with Mikel Arteta or Edu, but he's looking forward to his future and he wants to see what's best for him. It's not a bad thing to actually ask or think about it. Not bad I'd say, but let's see where we go with it. So moving on, so ladies and gentlemen, according to Giovanni Capuano, our Twitter Sport, he says the explosion of Euro 2020 lights up the market around Manuel Locatelli. He continues to see the Juventus in its future, but the big foreign companies are also starting to move. Watch out for Arsenal, which however is out of the European Championships where the midfielder wants to compete. So still, he's telling to watch out for Arsenal, so we better believe that, yeah? There is a strong possibilities that Arsenal could get a deal agreed. So I think that's the most I'm going to say right now, but yeah, why not? There's strong possibilities of that, so I am not going to cancel that out. So what else about Manuel Locatelli? Well, Tutto Sports say Manuel Locatelli continues to... yeah, I just mentioned that, okay. Sorry to repeat. Yeah, sorry to repeat the shit as we speak. So, here's the bang-on opinion and here's the bang-on update about Houssem Aouar. Arsenal are ready to launch another attempt to sign Lyon's Houssem Aouar. The Ligue 1 club's failure to qualify for the Champions League means Aouar will cost as little as £20 million, a figure well within Arsenal's price range. Imagine we were paying 30 something, got rejected. Sunsport understands Arsenal are readying a contract worth 100k a week to lure the midfielder to the Emirates at the second time of asking, with Aouar not involved in the France squad for the Euros. Contract negotiations are expected to be hassle-free. Crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. But you might have heard Arsenal are back with James Maddison. Let me know in the comments, Houssem Aouar, Maddison, or let me just open up with something called as Grealish. Now, we're going to talk about him soon in this episode, but more importantly, let's talk about Andre Onana. Fabrizio Romano on Arsenal's interest in Onana in his latest podcast says they like the player, he's a serious opportunity, but it's not advanced or closed yet, so now Arsenal will talk with other people close to Onana. with his agent to understand the situation, but it's not done yet. Fabrizio, my God, I'm starting to lose my shit on Fabrizio, man. I don't know. I don't know. It's me, I guess. So Tierney on leaving Celtic says Glasgow and London are completely different cities. Everything was new to me. It was doubly difficult because I was injured when I signed and taking a bit of stick back home for leaving Celtic. So you have your moments when you miss your nearest and dearest. There was a flicker of what have I done, but that passed very quickly. I love it at Arsenal and I'm well looked after. Time is also a healer and my love for Celtic will never change. I hope people realize that. But hopefully one day he does go to Celtic. Yeah, I was joking about that. Moving on, so I spoke about Manu Locatelli. Also about Kieran Tierney. Now, Conrad Harrison says the Scot has now agreed a new 5-year contract at the club as also. So, he signed a new contract, ladies and gentlemen. That's the crazy part. And let's talk about Jack Grealish, who says something about Saka. He says, Saka's funny. He's so funny. He makes me laugh. Me and Chilwell, we just sit there laughing with him every day. He's a lovely lad as well. And obviously a great player. I've only known him this year, but he's such a lovely lad and so down to earth. Now, Grealish, Aouar, Maddison. Tell me in the comments which one do you want. Okay? Which one do you want? Please let me know in the comments. Aouar, Maddison, Grealish. I know you're going to say Grealish. You know, I'll be greedy, I'll take 2. Maddison, Grealish together, my God. The overload will be fantastic. Explosive attack. So that would be my opinion. Go for Grealish and Maddison. Boom. Yeah. I think I have to pay for that. So with this, I'd like to end this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you seek daily Arsenal content, best place to be, consider subscribing. I will see you in the next one. Cheers.